He knew when his phone rang that he was getting sent home. How did he know that? He must have known that because he must have been told before hearing. Oh, I didn't know we started. Hello, my name is Einstein and I am a dog. And this is my dog vlog. Hey there, fellow humans. Welcome to my channel. Today we're diving into the world of show reviews. Get ready for some epic analysis, hilarious commentary, and all of the juicy details you need to know about Love Island. Yes, I said it. So grab your popcorn, sit back, and let's dissect this show together. It's gonna be an entertaining ride. But just a quick disclaimer, no, I wasn't forced to be in the video. Mummy asked for my consent, and I said yes. Also, the big bowl-looking thing in the video is a cup of tea, which I always jump on the dining chair anyway, so I can try and sneak some. So we'll get into it. So, Love Island is basically a show, for those of you that don't know, where predominantly heterosexual attractive people go to get to know other heterosexual attractive people on live television. Now, usually, 5 women go in to meet 5 men, and they all pick their favorite person and they couple up. And what that means is that they basically share a bed and they're in each other's partners when they play games. However, the twist is that there are new attractive people that get sent into the villa, and they also have to start to get to know people so that they can also pick their favorite one. Now, obviously that means that the odd one out gets to go back home to their normal life. Now, what makes the show so unique is that sometimes they actually fall in love with each other. People get jealous, and ultimately the public, as in us, we pick our favorite of the last remaining couples to win 50k, and out of that cash prize they can either steal or split. Now, no idiot would ever steal on live TV because they want to look, like good people and with morals. So they end up basically anyways making more money after the show through like brand deals and things like that. Now, this season of Love Island is special because it has attractive people, yes, but they're not random strangers. They are previous Love Island contestants, which means there are exes involved, friendships, hatreds, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, you get the idea. So, that was just a summary. Now, just to summarize for those that didn't watch this week, so for context, Molly and Callum are 2 people who, in the last year, came out of a 3-year relationship with each other, and are now on this dating show where they need to couple up with other people. Now, Georgia still has come in and tried to initially couple up with Toby, who she apparently has a history with as well. Now, I think they met her like about 5 months ago or something. But Toby shut her off from the beginning for supposedly being too clingy, and he wanted to get to know Molly at the time and then Arabella. So he told Georgia to go and get to know other people, so then Georgia, got upset, but she got to know Callum, basically who is Molly's ex. And things were fine between them, her and Callum got on well. But then Tom came in, who's her other fling from the outside, and her and him had a little flirt. And she basically denied it and gaslit Molly into thinking that it's all in her head. Then Toby, all of a sudden, realizes his feelings for Georgia in the recoupling, and he couples up with her. So, what is my opinion on it all? Well, first of all, we'll start off with Toby and Georgia. Now, I think that she did have feelings for Toby this whole time. I don't think she was confused. I think Callum was her second best, I think, at the time. And then when Toby realized that, Georgia is actually moving on, he's like, I actually care about her. I want to get to know her. But it just looked really embarrassing because Georgia did lie about a lot of situations. And I think the reason why she lied was probably like a fight or flight response, just to protect herself. So I think she was just trying to protect herself. But the producers really outdid themselves with that episode of the whole PDAs and everything. felt a little bit like bullying to Georgia, but I think it was good that she definitely got out of that. And even with the whole, like, even what they baited Toby out for, and what they said was, Toby did, it was still kind of a bit embarrassing for Georgia more than anything. But anyways, that was that, and to be fair, initially when that happened, it was a big deal, but then it just died down after that. But then, Molly crying after, I actually felt bad for her, but I think she was crying because she felt bad for Callum, really. And Tom and her seem like they're in a really good place, but I still feel like Molly and Callum could potentially get back together, maybe, and then, form this cute little love story. My opinions on the whole Arabella thing is, I think she definitely really dislikes Georgia. I think she holds grudges, very obviously. She holds one for Chris as well. But, yeah, I mean, the whole Wes thing, and yeah, it was interesting. I didn't even know they were a couple, funnily enough. Next, Kaz and Toby's friendship. I actually thought it was really cute, but who knows, maybe it could have blossomed to be something more than that, but, guys and girls can still be friends, right? Next thing is the bombshells. Joe going straight for Arabella, come on, that's so obvious. At least pretend or something to not be there for fame. And even Jess. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know the difference between them just yet, but I know that the one of them that's coupled up with Casey, the other one that's not coupled up with Casey actually took a step back so that her sister can couple up with Casey. Even though it didn't show it, I feel like that's what happened, because initially I saw them both going for Casey, and then the sister stepped back, and I think the other one who is with Casey, I think it's yeah, so I think it's Eve. I think she actually wanted to, I think Jess actually wanted to be with Casey. Next, Sophie and Josh. Yeah, it's convenient, can't judge, don't know anything about it. Georgia, Harrison, and Anton. I mean, Georgia is absolutely hilarious. The whole meditation and crystals thing is so funny. First of all, the whole meditation thing with Casey, when he said that the reason why they stopped talking was because she saw his dead granddad. That was so funny, it had me in tears. But the fact that she brought a crystal to her confrontation with Anton was really, really funny as well. And Anton initially I liked because I thought he'd matured, but I feel like he's a little bit sneaky, just like Georgia. And obviously with the whole Molly May thing, back in the day, I don't know. I mean, obviously I thought he changed a little bit, but clearly not. And he got really heated with Chris as well. I feel like maybe the producers were protecting him or something. But I do think Georgia is really clever about the whole Anton thing. And are they a genuine couple? I don't know, but obviously we're soon to find out. Joanna and Chris. So I feel like Joanna came in at an awkward time because I couldn't see her with any of the guys, to be fair. But I do think, like, she was trying her best to stay out of trouble and out of drama, obviously with the whole Sophie thing, and wanting to tell Sophie. I think she just got the ick from Chris, which there's nothing wrong with that. But, she's been upset about things that I think she doesn't like confrontation. I don't think she liked Chris, but I actually, funnily enough, think that Chris really, really liked her. I think he was in love with her or something, because that last episode, he was so upset to see her go. Next is the recoupling. Joanna and Joe. I wouldn't have put Joanna and Joe to go. I would have, in my personal opinion, I would have picked Chris and Arabella. Joe, because he didn't even have a chance. Or maybe Casey, who you can't even tell the difference between the twins anyways. I do agree with Chris when he said it was like a friendship thing. But Joanna, she was literally just exploring her options, and then she got sent out because I actually don't know. I thought it was quite silly. I didn't really think Joanna should have been sent out, to be fair. And last but not least is Chris being sent home yesterday felt like it might have been politics from the producers. And the reason why I say this is because when the guys decided to save him over Joanna and over Joe, it just seemed like he was a bit ungrateful about that. But it seemed like the producers kind of thought they were going to send home Chris. So when they saw Chris being ungrateful, they were like, well, we're going to send him home. And they must have gotten in some form of an argument because he knew when his phone rang that he was getting sent home. How did he know that? He must have known that because he must have been told before hearing the text. So, yeah. That is a wrap, my fellow TV enthusiasts. Thank you for joining me on this epic journey through the world of Last Week's Love Island. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an episode of our reviews. Until next time, stay tuned, stay entertained, and keep binge watching with me. See you in the next video. Bye!